Hello, welcome back to the TLD podcast. This is episode 6.
Woo!
And as you can see, our setup is a little bit different today. We have a couple new characters added to the game.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm Ian.
My name is Itera.
I'm Tom.
And this is the TLD podcast. Let's get it. So, obviously, we have two new faces today. We brought in two creatives that are killing it in Tokyo right now with very unique events and some musical genius background as well.
My name is Keagan Raphael. I'm a South African artist and producer.
An events organizer.
And events organizer. We're events organizers.
And comedian too.
Some would
he's pretty
say.
funny.
I'm waiting to make a funny joke.
Oh yeah.
I think he's funny.
Hey, thank you. I'll pay for dinner.
My name is Kei. I'm the founder of Brownie Shots. I'm a freelance model, now photographer and videographer, and we do events sometimes.
And if you guys couldn't tell, they are together. They're just peanut butter and jelly, really.
Hey, let's go. And I'm the peanut butter.
They are probably like the cutest couple in
Yes.
Tokyo right
Without a
now.
doubt, guys.
Cute together.
By far, number one in my books.
Hey.
So.
Yeah.
The reason why we brought these two individual but also together creatives is that we kind of wanted to highlight, some of the prime examples of creatives outside the stuff that we talked about on the podcast already, and people who are doing their own thing, kind of finding their own lane. And so today's episode will focus on, their background, kind of how they started, what inspires them, and what kind of continues to inspire them to keep going forward. And maybe talk about, the future of how they see things growing, but also how they see themselves growing as individuals within that creative space. So I hope you guys are excited. Let's get to it.
Okay, of course. My name's Keagan. So I'm from South Africa originally. I wasn't actually planning to come to Japan. Like, I'm not someone that has, studied Japanese language before I got here, or I didn't watch anime on anime and be like, oh, I want to come to Japan. What happened is the pandemic hit, and at the time I lost my job, and then I got my job back. But in that gap, I was like, what am I doing here? Let me go see the world. And my brother lives here actually.
Word.
He's married to a Japanese woman. Like, shout out Curtis and Sonia.
Yeah.
Give me some money.
Plug it.
Scan the
Dial
QR code.
Text them.
Link in YouTube description.
Subscribe here.
Link down below.
And they Sonia told me a lot about this country, so I was like, okay, word up. Okay, let me just go take a gap year. Let me just go and get some money and then come back to South Africa. So I looked into the different countries, and of course Japan, South Korea, China. I had a cousin in China, but then there was this thing called the JET program.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, screw it, let me just apply. Now I'm not gonna say some things on camera, but all I'll say is that I knew people already that were doing the interview for the JET program. So it was more like the interviewer was like, oh, Keagan, you're coming on the JET program? Like, yeah. Plug me in, like, pause.
Plug me in.
Pour that. All right. And I was like, 100%, let's run it. And they give you any city, right, in Japan. And so it was like a roll of the dice. And so I only put Tokyo in my recommendation. They gave me Tokyo.
Wow.
That's rare.
They gave me Shimokitazawa,
Oh wow.
which is like
Amazing.
insane.
That's insane.
You won the lottery.
Yeah,
Yo.
completely.
Oh,
A private school. Like
That's
it
crazy
doesn't,
cool.
yeah.
That
I
does
don't.
not
I got,
happen. I've never
I got
heard of it.
mad lucky.
Amazing.
That is
I got
insane.
mad lucky, right? So I get this, right, and my brother's of course hating, right, because he's just like, you should be in the countryside. You need to earn your, you need to earn your rights to come live in Tokyo.
What happened to seniority?
Yeah, like I moved right into Setagayaku, and I've never left.
Wow.
And so I get here, and then just figure stuff out. Yeah, pretty much from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did you do the JET program for?
I'm still on it right
You're
now.
still on it?
Yeah. I'm in my.
Word.
So I'm, again, like my story is very weird, right? Like I'm on the JET program, but I'm not a JET. like I don't feel like I'm a jet. You know, most jets are desk warming or just like sitting to the side, not doing much. My role in my school is like big, right? Like I have to do quite a lot more than the average jet, and it's cool, right? It's a job, right? So I appreciate it, but then also like I've had no reason to leave, right? Also, I come from a country with high unemployment. Shout out South Africa. I love you. Right?
Oh my goodness.
Unemployment gang. Let's go. Right. Alright. So, like when I came here for the first year, right? I came here for 1 year actually. And then when I realized, like my family just called me, be like, oh, by the way, just stay there. Just stay. Yeah, you don't have to come back right now. You can just, and I'm like, okay, what up? So I stayed another year. And then, yeah, you just end up staying. And I think the job itself, I didn't like in the beginning because teaching, I don't know if I'm speaking too much now. I didn't give you a chance to speak.
No, it's
keep
Please keep going.
Keep going, man.
Teaching is like, most people that start teaching, I was not a teacher before, right? I studied finance. So once you, I majored in tax.
Whoa.
Right, like it's a whole different.
finance, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm a finance bro. I was.
He's reformed.
Yeah.
He's reformed.
I was the head of the tax society. It's taught to me in university.
Are you
That's
serious?
genuine. Nobody believes it.
Yeah, I
Pull up,
I don't.
pull
I
up
don't.
Tux University of Pretoria Tax Society. Go check the video. I'm still up. Like and subscribe.
He made the video.
I made the video.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah, we can tell.
But no, so I came here and you do teaching, but like I don't know for many other teachers out there. I don't know if you guys were teachers before.
My mom was a teacher.
Mom was a teacher.
so, yeah.
Okay.
I thought.
Not me.
When you teach, it's like you have to find your style. Otherwise, you'll hate it. Like you will hate your job if you just go in and you got to realize I teach teenagers, right? Sometimes they just don't want to talk to you. Like sometimes they have like the stain in their eyes for you, right? You'll say hello and they'll just be like. Not today, bro. Damn, you with your hellos every day, right? So like you just have to realize that you have to enjoy the job first. It's not like finance. You do it for the money, right? No one can really say like, oh, I love reading tax law so much, yay, right? Well, it's quite fun though. But right. But you have to really enjoy like seeing someone grow and graduate, and then like you and realize your position in their life, right? Like you have students that will be like, because you told me this, I did this for the rest of my life. It's like, oh, damn, right? That's crazy. So then, you end up staying, and then I started to do more creative things in my second year.
You also became a basketball coach.
Oh, that is true. Basketball coach. I'm out here. Yeah. Skip. Hey. Get it.
Shout out Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah. Shout out.
I don't know if you guys know. It might be before y'all time, but like Mike, Lil Bow Wow, y'all don't know.
So currently I'm a basketball coach. I used to be a hockey coach. I'm a basketball coach at my school, but I used to be a hockey coach at Tokyo University. Right. And
the Harvard of
and
Japan,
I
guys.
used
That's
to
the Harvard
be
of Japan.
a hockey coach in South Africa also.
Wow.
So field hockey, no ice. I'm from African people. What do you think?
I was gonna say, where's his closest
Like,
student to South Africa?
People always
Where
gonna
you
be
got
like,
ice?
"Where's the ice?
assume
Where's the
ice,
ice?"
As a Canadian, I assumed ice. I
Oh
don't know.
my, get out of here! No.
Actually, can we backtrack and can you explain what the JET program is? Because I'm sure that
Oh, true.
might not
Oh,
know.
okay.
A little bit.
All right. So should I? Okay.
Just go ahead.
So I'm on the JET program, or when I decided to come to Japan, I went through the JET program because it is one of the most accredited programs there is globally for English teachers. So what they do is it's three rounds of interviews, and you apply, and basically the JET program means that you're not an independent teacher in Japan, right? It's only for Japan. So Japan uses their embassies in other countries to try and get English teachers, but you're not an English teacher. You don't have a certificate to teach English. You just have a degree, right? And meaning that you have some accreditation and you come from a country that speaks English primarily, or you have a good grasp of English. And so you apply to the program and they put you anywhere within Japan, right? Like they can put you in the most remote island or small town, or they can put you in Tokyo. Like myself, you don't really have a choice, all right? You just have to get busy when you get there, right? And so when you apply to the JET program, I'm not actually an employee of my company, right, or my school, right? I am an employee of the JET program. So they look after you. They give you the rules. They tell you when to come to work, when not to come to work, what to do when you're there, all of that type of stuff. But you are, I guess, still a government employee, right? So you don't have, of course I have like my residence card here. Got that 3 years, that 3-year extension, boy. All right. But for the most part, the maximum period you can stay as a JET is 5 years.
Okay.
And then you are supposed to either join your school full time. That's the purpose of it.
Okay.
Or you're supposed to go, find another job or something. The big problem that JET has is, of course, people coming for 1 year and realize like, I don't want to be
it's
here.
not me.
So then they spend a lot of money. But so you get here, they put you in a hotel for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think only if you're a Tokyo JET, maybe, and then you're just supposed to find your own accommodation.
Thank you very much for sharing kind of your journey, how you got here. Before we get into kind of how that came from, how you kind of transferred or kind of changed from JET to creative. Obviously doing both now, but more so focused on the creative. Let's hear from Kei about her journey as well and how she got to Japan.
My family lives here.
Word, okay.
Like my mom, my stepdad, my dad, and my brother. I'm actually the last person in the family to come to Japan.
Word, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, they brought me here in 6th grade.
Okay.
So yeah, I was living in Shizuoka for 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Mount Fuji. That's amazing.
Yeah.
She's doing
Shout
it.
out
Shout out Mount Fuji.
Gotta shout it out.
So I was there for 11 years. I went to a normal Japanese school, normal high school, junior and senior high school. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I had the privilege to go back to the Philippines to study senior high school, the last 2 years. So I graduated senior high school there.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
I say it's a privilege because I've always enjoyed the school experience in the Philippines. So being like in school here in Japan, I felt so isolated. And then I was watching all my friends like do these events and like experience things, and there were like so many friends making friends, and I'm like I felt so isolated there. So
Can you tell us more about the differences between, maybe the Japanese school that you attended versus the Philippine, when you went back to the Philippines?
I think for me it's different because I was studying the language while they were doing the lessons, the normal lessons. So
That's a bar right there. Yeah, that's a bar.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a bar.
Because I feel like I've always been behind because while they were like doing the regular lessons, I would just be like on a separate corner of the classroom studying kanji and everything,
Was that something you were doing by yourself or with
by myself? And sometimes there would be like a tutor coming sit next to me, like translating.
Just you and the
me and the translator.
Japanese class.
Yeah, normal Japanese.
Class.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to learn
I was
Japanese?
gonna say.
Conversational Japanese, like about 6 months. I mean, I was a kid.
That's
That's insane.
That's really damn impressive.
That's insane, girl. You need to pat yourself on the back for that. 'Cause 6-month conversational is a madness.
Yeah, but try getting bullied on the first month, so I'm like, I need to fight back. I feel like it's a common experience for foreigners and like especially like as a kid, Yeah.
Wow.
So I had to learn fast. So like I need to defend myself.
Yeah.
So I learned the conversations first. So the experience would be different. But in the Philippines, it's just chill and fun. Lots of like events, like school programs and stuff. So I think it's more enjoyable because here it's like in high school. Chuichi, junior high, first year junior high. Chuichi, they're already preparing you for senior high school. So you have to like study, you have to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
entrance exams for high school, and they don't mess around here in
They don't mess
Japan.
around.
Yeah, they don't mess around. Yeah.
So like
So like that period of time when you're studying for entrance exams, from middle school to high school in Japan is called juken,
Yeah.
and that's a massively important time for kids to kind of study to go to the best high school that they want to go to, but more so the pressure from their parents to get to the school that they want their kids to go to. It's a madness here. Absolute madness. Yeah.
for me, it was not even like to go to the best high school, to just get accepted. Because like I said, I'm behind, like because I actually went back to the Philippines for a year, and then I didn't go to junior high school the first year. So I was just like waiting there to come back to Japan. So I was not doing anything for a year. I was just with my grandparents. So when I came back, I was already in second year, and I didn't learn anything. So I had to like
Catch up
with everything. Yeah. But what's nice is they have like these programs for international students where you go to international school like once or twice a week, and then you go there after lunch from in your Japanese school, and then you travel there, and then you meet like your friends, like and you get to speak your own language because
that's
like there's
amazing.
yeah,
that's great.
most of them
Great
are from
refresh period too
Filipino.
for you. Then.
Yeah. So
Kind of
that's
escape the craziness of
yeah.
regular Japanese
Pressure
school.
of Japanese
Wow.
school. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it helped me like go through the week, because it's like it was on Wednesday and like Friday, so I'm like just waiting, like, all the time. Yeah, time twice.
Wow.
When it's like you're anticipating something. It's fun. It's
Would
fun.
you say that's where you met like your friends?
Yeah, that's where I met like my closest friends. They're all like 4 Filipino girls, like just bonding all the time. I mean, yeah, way too much. I got in so much trouble in that school. Yeah, because I would just be making fun of everybody or making everybody laugh. They're not able to focus, so the teacher's always like, "Kei."
I mean, that's the thing about school, right? You don't have to remember like the math classes. You gotta remember the time you spent with your friends.
Yeah, I
Not-
definitely
not
don't
me.
remember the math.
Not me. Remember that math class, Archie, Mr. Fonseca? I remember you, mom.
I definitely don't remember the
I
math.
was that guy. Everyone, shut up. Teacher's talking.
You were that guy.
Yeah.
You're that guy who's just like the class
Yeah.
about to end in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go until the class ends, and then you're just like, do we have homework? That was you.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
your
God.
ass.
That was me.
was
That
your
was
ass.
double,
That was
double.
you.
I was just like, yeah.
Oh
sorry,
my
sorry, ma'am.
God.
Sorry,
We didn't
sir.
check the homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One in the class.
Yeah. He forgot his textbook.
They're sharing a
They're
textbook.
sharing a textbook.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for talking more about how you guys got to Japan. In terms of the next part that we want to talk about, we want to talk about the creative aspects that you guys bring to the table. And so, starting off with Keagan, based on your chat about how you started in the JEP program, how did you kind of transition or kind of incorporate the creative aspects, and specifically for you, music? How did that play a role into shaping who you are today?
Okay. Man, you set up that question crazy. That's crazy, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy asking questions like that. Yeah, I was just like that.
Don't gas me.
Halfway
Don't
through
gas
it,
me.
and I'm like, this is Ian speaking. What? That's my boy. That's crazy.
he's so good.
So, like, I went through my first year here, and I didn't study Japanese or anything in my first 2 years here because I was like, I'm leaving. Why am I gonna learn a language I can't use anywhere else, right? So, I was just chilling. And then, but I was meeting a lot of people. I met you right in the first year I was here. And so I was just like meeting lots of people and going to different music events, right? But then the more I started to see like, oh, the music industry here is pretty good. And then I started to study the Japanese music industry and how it's like, at the time it was like the 2nd or 3rd biggest, right? Music industry in the world.
Okay.
And so I was just like, oh, this is not, this is actually not a bad place to, start doing my thing, right? And so I started to just inquire a little bit more and make a bit more music. I started to work on my music again. And then I think I performed, my first very performance was actually our mutual friend Ahmed.
Oh, yeah.
He had a friend of his that wanted someone to do a set in Shibuya. And so I do this set, right? My brother comes out and watches it, and it was quite nice, quite dope. And then I do another set in Shimakitazawa, an acoustic one, right? I think they're around the same time. So I do that. At that time, I was still like, oh, I'm just doing music for fun still. Like I don't have really vision or anything of what this could be. And then I get involved in an event called Tokyo Vibes.
Oh yeah.
Right, through a mutual friend of ours, Brandon.
Yeah. Shout out Brandon.
Shout out Brandon.
Shout out Brandon.
You're the reason that we met, so always gets a shout out.
Cupid.
So I get involved in this event, and at the same time I start getting involved in hockey, right, on the other side. Then I'm like, oh, okay, wait a second, you know, this is actually doing well. And actually I got involved in the event as just I think I was supposed to be a stage manager, right? So we set up the event, like the first event, it's successful off the bat, right? And then it's like, oh wait, Brandon's like, I can't do both. Like I can't MC and I can't, I can't host and be the organizer. So cool, I'm like, let me do that part, right? So I get on stage and I start hosting events, right?
Jeez.
It goes well, right? It goes
Kill it,
pretty well. And then the music also is starting to make sense. So I start just popping up more, right? Doing different shows and different events. More people start to, find out that I'm decent at this, right? And so step by step, it just starts to grow and grow. And then like my music production side, right, gets better. So I don't know, can I music nerd out for a second? Okay. So for most people that make music, right, you have something called a channel, right? So if you record a vocal, that's one channel, right? And so most musicians work on about 20 channels, right? Up to 20 channels. So let's say vocals, backing vocal, backing vocal, backing vocal, backing vocal, drums, keys, guitar layers, guitar, strum, acoustic, right, electric, I was working off of 8. Right, up until that point, like up until this year actually, I was working on only 8 channels, right? Because someone in my formative years of music told me, master the basics and you'll get really good at the rest.
The 20,
right?
The rest
So
of
if,
the 20.
if you're good at the 8, when you're in front of 20 or 50, right? Some guys do 100, right?
Wow.
Guys like Kendrick Lamar and sorts, like their arrangements. Yeah, someone like Jacob Collier will have 100, right?
Wow.
Like it looks crazy,
He's
right?
crazy,
Yeah. I was practicing that, but still, like I was recording for other people, right? Like I wasn't recording for me. My whole idea of music is actually not what most people expect, right? Like I never wanted to be famous. I didn't want to be forgotten, right?
Bar.
So
That's a bar.
I lived like that for a long time, right? Actually, up until we met, but I lived like that. I don't hang around the same group of friends, right? Like I'll never be like, yo, Ian, after today, let's meet up tomorrow. Let's meet up the next day. I'll be like, okay, he saw me. I don't, we don't see him for like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, I'm very similar to that.
Yeah. So it's just like I always lived in that sort of mindset, and like before I did music, like I was the head of the tax society. I was in a meeting with one of the like high up member of one of the big 4 accounting firms.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
And because we would talk all the time.
Managing director, maybe?
Yeah, like director level, right? And we would talk all the time, right? They were our sponsor. And we're in this meeting, it's my 3rd year, it's my final year. I don't have money to go into my masters or my honors, right? So I know I'm going into the working field. And I'm at this table, and she's just like to me, oh, Keagan, it was great working with you this year. What are your plans next year? And if anyone out there is listening, okay, when they ask you that question, they want you to work for them, okay? So try and just sneak your way in. I was a bit stupid, okay? And I said, right, I'm gonna do music.
No.
Right? And she looked at me like, huh? What?
Yeah.
You did all of this work for like this thing just to do music? And over time, I just realized, through therapy, I learned what music meant to me, right? Music was not joyous. It was more of, I just wanted people to remember me, so I need to do something that's different. I'm good at it, but I need to do something that no one expects. I want to just be remembered in that way. And so I started doing music that way, right? And so all my music I don't enjoy, right? No, not like I don't enjoy it, but I don't listen back to it.
Really?
Right? Like the older music, right? So I would finish recording it, mix, master, and send it out there. And then it'd be like, great. Like I got on radio very early on. My second song, third
Wow.
song, got onto radio in South Africa.
That's incredible.
And like, then the next song again, radio, and then that song, someone said, I want to shoot a music video for you, right? And they like blocked off the whole like let's say like should be a scramble, like they blocked off that whole thing. They paid, they did everything, recorded it, shot it, gang.
That's
right?
crazy.
And so it all started off with something that would be like a great success story, but I never had the drive to be famous. Like I didn't put the work in, right? And so that's been pretty much the story. And so you get to the current day, or at least the last 8 to 9 months, where I've felt like me and music are not on the same page, right? And of course now I'm in a relationship, right? And one thing you learn most in a relationship is you learn about yourself, right? As much as you learn about someone else, you learn who you are and you grow within that person. You know? So in the last couple of months, I realized like, wait a second, and Kei helped me realize like, when I speak about music, like there's some things like I can say an achievement, like the radio thing, or other things like projects and ideas. Like I've got corporate gigs in Japan, I've done this. None of it moves me. None of it really like moves my heart. Like it doesn't really like, I'm like, oh, you know, look. But when I spoke to her and I'm telling her story about this high school kids, shout out to, you know who you are, and I helped him with hockey, right? And everyone threw him away, like he was discarded. My school it's a boys' school for hockey, right? It's a boys' school for sports, sorry. And I played hockey and I coached hockey. And this kid there's teams A to G.
Wow,
right? And that's just for your age group.
Wow. How big is the school?
1,500 students. Oh. And it's like the size of, I want to say Meiji Jingu. I want to say.
Okay.
Like it's pretty big,
okay,
right?
that's pretty
like it's meant for, like it's a sports focused school. And so this kid, right, he comes to the hockey trials, nobody takes him. He ends up training on the side, right, away from teams, because the coaches are like, we have too many players, right, you're just gonna have to do your own thing. Usually they tell a kid like that, go play a different sport, but he shows up every day for the full week.
Wow.
And he trains by himself. I said, that kid is special, right? So I'm at the time, I think I'm the C team coach. I said, come, jump all those teams and come play for me. Right? And I explained that story to her, and I get goosebumps every time I tell. I'm gonna stop here because every time I tell the story, I get emotional, right? Because that kid ends up becoming a great hockey player, and he ends up playing for the first team.
Wow,
amazing,
right?
Awesome.
And so that story for me, it moves me. It moves me deeply. And when I told her the story, she's just like, my love, I'm gonna say something to you. don't get hurt. And I say it. She's like, but when you talk about music, you have a certain voice, a certain professionalism. But when you talk about sports, it's like passion, it's heart. And so through that conversation, I realized like, oh, I'm a sports guy who's good at music. And so with music now, I don't need that acceptance. That validation I needed that validation I missed from everywhere and I missed from sports, I got it now, right? Like here's the validation. Here's someone that sees me, right? And hears me and knows how I feel and everything. With this, it's like, oh, I don't need people to like care about, like I don't need the music and I don't need the fame and stuff. And then I stopped thinking of it like that, and I'm just enjoying the process. So we record songs together for fun. We do, my music is 10 times better, 10 times better, 10 times, and everything is happening naturally. Like I'm not, let's say I was averaging, after I stopped putting effort, I came to Japan, my monthly listeners dropped to like in the 20s, right, the 30s. I didn't put effort now. Like, of course I make music and stuff, but we looked at it the other day, it's at 50,000, right? So it's like,
Oh, wow.
20 to 50,000 jump is a massive increase. That is insane.
and like I went #1 in Hong Kong this year.
This year.
This year.
No, last year. You just didn't see the email. He was
That's
like,
sick.
he made a website.
Oh,
And then he's like, I have
I
visitors from Hong Kong. Why is that?
is it?
And then later on, he realized, he saw the email. Oh, by the way, like,
You went
Number one in Hong Kong.
and it's just like, oh,
Sick.
this is cool. But then like I'm just like, oh, so what's
Yeah.
LeBron James saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's been my journey to now, and now it's happening naturally. So I'm not really, I'm keeping it natural. Like I'm not on social media anymore. Like I'm not ingesting the timeline. Of course, I'm like, I can message people and stuff through like, I'm not gonna plug another app, but these two apps where you can message people and you can post without scrolling. Right? I'm playing Sudoku. I'm in my unk state, you know, unk state. unk state. Yeah. But yeah, it just feels nice to know that. And then you do events, the events that you guys came to, having people there, meeting new people there, and be like, oh, cool. Meeting old friends, and be like, hey. And meeting people I don't even know, like, hey, let's listen to this music, right? And that's what I enjoy now. It's just like, so it's more natural. It's not chasing anything.
Yeah, for context, so well, Ian and Keagan knew each other for a while, but I only met them, like both Keagan and Kei, a month ago, I would say, at the event that they held for his music, and then Kei had her brownies there too. So the fact that, yes,
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about
I was
it.
gonna say.
Let's talk about it.
I think a lot of people watching might think, oh, brownies, right? Like everyone knows brownies, but in the context of Japan, not so popular, or it's not so much. You can't really find brownies anywhere.
Wait, now that you mentioned, I have not seen a brownie in Japan except for when I had Kei's brownies.
Exactly.
Like,
You don't have to listen. You don't have to look anywhere else, right? Come right here. Come right here.
The search is over. The search is
You
over.
don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
no cap. It's actually really good though. Like I'm not even kidding. Like, and
that's
I'm American saying that, which means a lot. But these brownies are bomb. So
Let's go.
yeah. So why? Well, yeah. How did you kind of come up with the brownie idea, or how did you kind of come up with let's do brownies?
I just stumbled upon it like during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, I started baking for my mom. I was still back in Shizuoka. She liked the brownies. She shared it with her friends who worked in the factory, right? They all worked in the factory. If you didn't know, a lot of foreigners or like Filipinos are mostly working day and night. So they work in the factory in the morning and then later on at night. So like in the factory, they like to munch on things while they're working.
Yeah, of course.
So I got a lot of orders from them.
Wow.
And then I found myself cycling to these people's houses just to deliver brownies for free. And then I was just like, at the time.
Not anymore.
Not anymore though. Not anymore.
And then I was just like, oh, might as well, charge them.
Yeah.
And then just so happens that a few years later, I moved to Japan and still the brownies are going well. And I wanted to bring it here. A friend encouraged me to bring the brownies here and start selling, but I'm like, I don't have any friends yet, So I just contacted people through friend of a friend or like friends helping me out. They were like, oh, try these brownies. So we just met up one day in one spot in Shibuya. So I would say that the brownies is the product of it all. But what I built after that, what happened after that is the community that started through the brownies, which is really amazing.
Kei does hold really, really good brownie events. So every month, you'd say?
Yeah.
Every month. She would usually host it, sometimes at Yogi Park, sometimes elsewhere, and people would come out and support. They would buy the brownies, they would sit and chat, picnic style. Actually, Tom and I, so at Kei's most recent event, we were invited to go, and we're like, yeah, absolutely, it's so close to us, so we might as well go, and I want to support Kei. And at this point, I had already tried the brownies, but Tom hasn't. So I'm like, I'm hyping them up. I'm like, Tom, you have to go. They're so freaking good.
They're actually so good.
They are very, very
I'm
good.
always down for a good brownie, but yeah, I was definitely not disappointed when I tried them. I was super happy and I think they're so tasty. They're so good.
It's so good. It was so worth it
So
because
good.
I've tried. It's coming from like a dilemma that me finding a good brownies in Japan.
Yes,
I've tried everywhere. The restaurants convenience stores and stuff, the bakeries, but it's just like kind of too dry.
It's like they bake the cake And then they were like, damn, it's too crispy. They just call it a brownie.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes it unique because it's like the complete opposite of it all. Like the gooiness and the
Yes.
chocolate.
Yes.
It's like actual
Yeah.
chocolate
Yes.
and not
No, yes,
cacao
absolutely.
tasting,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
So good.
These brownies, like I know, they're like very fudgy.
Yeah.
They're really moist and rich. Yeah, I like it that way.
And you really don't get those in Japan.
Definitely not.
You're
Definitely.
hearing it from a professional baker here.
Oh.
I also like to bake, so you know, my standards are a little bit up there, but like I can safely say they're like amazing brownies.
Wow.
So,
Hey.
absolutely, yeah. So,
Hey.
please, she knows her stuff. Please,
Yeah, like,
go try it.
when Tom and I wanted to go to this brownie event, it actually rained super duper
that was
hard
that day, yeah,
and
I
super
remember.
duper suddenly. I remember everyone at the event ended up rushing to Harajuku Station to take shelter. But despite the rain and everything, people still showed up and they stayed at the station. We're just loitering at the station, talking, eating brownies. And like, I remember waddling home in like, my wet jeans, but it was so worth it because I had those brownies. It was so good.
Yeah, and as for the event itself, like I love that it's a way for you to bring like Tokyo locals together. And I met a lot of like all sorts of people that, it would be harder to find these communities of people. But because you give people this opportunity to come together and to connect, I really appreciated that. So yeah.
Wow, thank you.
No.
Yeah. The common thing that people tell me is like because of the safe space that
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
120%.
Yeah.
I think if I can brag for her, of course, before we dated, she did this kind of events, and once I got to know how it goes and stuff, I've heard of meetups. I was never a meetup guy, right?
Same.
And because meetups are like a formal structure, it's like be friends.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
like kiddie dates, where your
Yep.
friends just like be friends
Like
with this person,
play in the sandbox
play
together.
with
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
But when
Very true.
when I went to the first one and you realize just like these are all, like Tom said, these are all different people,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Completely different circles, different groups, and they naturally, yes, they're here for the brownies, but there's an aura, authenticity that Kei brings.
Yes.
That people are just like, yes, I want to go. If it's raining, it's okay. Like people wanted to stay in the rain, and I'm looking at these people like, yo, guys, we need to go. We have to go. They're like, should we stay here? And I'm like, you're soaking wet. What are you talking about? But there's something really like, it's beautiful that she's able to like bring community around her, and they naturally, want to be there. And the thing is, always when we talk about it, it's always just like, oh, who's coming? And they'll be like, oh, 2 people said, like let's say 2 weeks before, oh, 2 people said yes. And then next week, 3 people said, 4, 5, 6. The day before the event, 25 people are coming. What?
Yeah.
Where did these people come from? What happened? Like, and so I always say, like, what she's able to do with the brownies is amazing, right? The actual baked good is amazing. But what she's able to do with community is otherworldly. Like, it is like a gift, a talent.
She has a way of putting people at ease.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And very naturally too. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like she's like your mom being like, okay, play with the other kids, like the sandbox. She does it so naturally. It's definitely a skill that not many people have.
Yeah, and kind of going on that is that I think that when it comes to the creative scene, right? Obviously, you have creatives that are creatives themselves, right? They're a professional at what they do and they focus on their work. That's one side. But you also have creatives that can go beyond that, beyond just the work that they do by themselves. They have enough aura to bring people together and kind of include them and create something in that community. And that takes a special sort of aura and a special, type of person to do so that, it takes so much skill and natural ability. There's so many factors. And so being able to speak with you guys, especially because you guys both have that aura, is such an honor. And just wanted to, thank you guys.
I'm fake. He's lying. like and subscribe. Listen, subscribe.
Listen, like, and listen. Sound like a millennial, bro. Listen, like, and learn. You don't even know what the phrase is, bro.
We're actually so different though, the way we communicate
completely
to
different.
people. Like I always tell him, like every time when I was doing it by myself, I was selling by myself. I'm like, I talk to people. It's like a conversation. But whenever I see him like sell, it's like how he sways people. It's different. It's very, very good. He's really good at selling. I'm terrible at selling. I'm just like conversation, you know. Yeah, we're different in a way when we communicate.
We're different, but it's like there's a beauty in it. Even when you do events, you know, of course we did a couple, and then it's like, okay, this is how we should do it because we're different, right? And the thing is, like, I want people out there to know, or at least our friends and stuff, like, Brownie Shots is Kei's business, right? It's not my business. I am not an employee, right? I'm not kind of. No, like, it's her business because people end up being like, I love your brownies. And I'm like, brother, I've never touched a pack. I don't know what you're talking about, right? But it was more of the case that, you know, as of course, she's my girlfriend, the love of my life, right? And it's just like, I want to be there for her, right? I don't, yes, I can just sit back and let her do it because she's done it before, right? Like, valid, right? But it's like, wait, I can just help out here, you know, like, lessen the stress for her. And like she said, like, she's very, and it's very interesting because we're different, right?
Yeah.
So let's say an event is like we had an event earlier this year, January, February. The venue we thought was enough, but it got really packed in there.
Really?
Like, really.
That's a good thing though. That's a really good, great thing.
It got really packed in there. Now I go into crisis management brain, right? So I'm like, okay, we need to do this, move there, and I just turn to the right, and then she's having a conversation with someone relaxed, and I'm just there like, okay. I mean, valid, right?
It's a good event.
Yeah, it's a good
Everyone's
event.
on good vibes.
And so, like, now what we tend to do is Kei will do the conversation part. I don't want to sound like I'm a piece of but like, I enjoy speaking to everyone out there when I see you, but like, I'm there for the quick punch joke. Quick punch joke. Do you want the brownie? No? Okay.
Let's move it. Keep it moving. Yeah, who's that?
All right. Okay. But like, Kei gets to know. So we'll get home sometimes, we'll get on the train, and she'll be like, oh, I can't believe Daniel has no left foot. Like, what? I'm like, who's Daniel? Right? Second, what happened to the left foot? Right? But she genuinely gets to know people and like gets to really engage with them. Whereas like, I'm like, okay. All right. And
no, it's like you're sales. You're more on sales. Like with me, it's like I like the conversations like wholesome and like get to know someone and like ask for their names first or something connect.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I discovered. And I'm like, different. But he makes people laugh and then he gets along with them really well. But yeah, it's very wholesome. I remember one event, because I have him, right? I just focused on like talking to people and stuff like that. And then at the end, he's like, by the way, you remember to promote your brownies. You know? You're about people and stuff like that. But I also had people showcase their art or in like, because it's like an exhibition and like a little segment of the singles night or something. And then I remember my friend, it was her first time like doing an exhibition, and she brought like her ceramic pots and stuff like that. And I was like meeting people and to ask them how you learn about this event, and we're here to support her. And then I heard people like buying her stuff, and I'm like so happy with that. For me, I'm sold. We hosted a good event because of that. You know, I was able to help my friend showcase her stuff for the first time. She was scared and everything, and then her friends came in, like she felt supported, and then she got sales, and then he's like, remember, you're also selling. You also have a business to promote. But I'm like, but that's my whole like point when I host events, you know, to connect people. As long as they're doing their thing, like they're making new friends or like they're meeting new people, they're laughing, I'm good. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so easy to forget about like the selling and stuff. But yeah, that's the feeling that I enjoy the most in events.
And I want the money.
No, it's amazing that you guys have such different perspectives and approaches when it comes to events and how you approach being creative in communities. And I think that dynamic and that balance that you have between the two of you, it just works.
Yeah.
It just works. And I think a lot of people are really curious now, like, how did you guys meet?
Good question.
What was the chat up line? I think a lot of because you guys just talked about communication style differences. In the case that when you guys first met, who won that conversation essentially? Right? Because you guys have different styles, but
That's interesting.
which outbalanced the other? You know, 'cause I think that's what the people want to know, right?
Okay, I want the people out there to know something about the boy. I ain't got it.
All that chat.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it like that. No, so we met at an event. The event I spoke about, Tokyo Vibes. So the first day, so Tokyo Vibes, I'm not gonna plug it, but it's just like a community event, right? There's art and stuff. And so she was there selling brownies. I walked down the stairs, hey, what's up, Brandon? Who we working with? Like, like maybe a bit later. It's like, oh, have you tried out the brownies? We got this brownie, brownie girl. And I'm like, oh, okay. Just peeked around the corner. And I was like, who's the brownie girl? That one. She bakes brownies? What? So slid over there. Hey, can I have some brownies? That's where we met. That's where we met. And then we were just like acquaintances because we would just see each other at events.
Yeah.
I see.
But every time we saw each other, we're like throwing jokes, making jokes about each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Banter?
I made him nervous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not easy to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
not yet.
That kind of interest was there like from the beginning, but then we just stayed homies, right? Or acquainted. Yeah,
I would say acquaintance.
Yeah.
Not like friends.
Not friends,
I see.
friends. And then when I come back from South Africa last year, August, that's when it like started.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was way longer.
No, everyone, yeah.
I feel. I mean, the vibe is at least 3 to 4 years.
Everyone says.
I did not think it was just last year.
And it was
Seriously.
late August.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, like late,
So it hasn't
early.
been a year. I mean, it's just now
We're
reaching.
just about to hit
Just
a year.
about. It hasn't even been a year
Hasn't
yet.
yet, but we live together.
Oh, okay.
That's we've
Wow.
lived
Been
from the
living,
beginning.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
From the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that conversation go about, if you don't mind us asking?
Living together?
Yeah.
Literally the first time I went to his neighborhood, like to his place, he was like, "This is your neighborhood now."
Ooh. Man was smooth with it. Man was smooth
I'm just
with
trying to
it.
check out what your neighborhood looks like. But it was so easy though.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
the first time I went to his house, he was just like, "Just don't leave, just stay."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Okay." And then I ended my lease contract. By the way, so we've been together and we've been living together at the same time. The moment we got together.
That's amazing. Very rare case.
Yeah. It's so easy.
That's it.
It
It has
is-
to feel easy, you know, if you get along so
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
a really good sign.
Yes.
Like
It's really good.
I always say, like she's my best friend. Like at all times, I'm like we'll just end up talking. We'll just and it's always in random positions. Like I'm just laying on the floor, side like that, cap to the side, with a just be like, yeah. So that is quite interesting. That when you said that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
But it's kind of like I'm an extroverted. I think we're on the same side. Yeah.
Very, very
yeah.
similar in that sense.
I don't know. Extrovert?
No, hell no.
Extrovert? Introvert?
Introvert?
No, not extrovert.
And we talked about that in our previous episode, so check out that episode as well.
Yeah.
Comment your Myers-Briggs personality type.
Yes. Me and Keagan are definitely E's, and Kei, are you?
I'm not an extrovert. People think I'm
I
an
can see I
extrovert.
though. That's the thing. I can see I a little bit. I can.
I'm more of an introvert, but I get extroverted when I need to be.
Yes.
I
Expressive.
understand that. Yeah.
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 It's very funny. Every time we have an event, like on the way there, like my energy goes all the way way down, on the way to an event, like I'll just be like mellow like this, right?
Yeah.
Just be chilling.
I'm like, are you okay? Did I do something?
Yeah. But
Like, no, I'm just preparing
I'm just
for
preparing,
not for the show, but like I'm just preparing
Yes,
for the
for entertainment. The
you
switch.
get-
No, I
it's
completely
the
get it. It's the
switch.
switch.
Once you get there,
It's
you're
the
like,
switch,
oh, okay.
Because that switch can't always be on.
can't.
Because
Yeah.
then you drain
Yeah.
yourself, so you
Yeah.
have to pick and
Yeah.
choose. And especially, I'm the same. Before
Yeah.
big events where I know I'm about to use a lot of
my-
energy, I try to be as calm and
like you.
chill as possible,
Yeah.
so that when I go to the event, I'm switched on.
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all out.
Yeah.
All out.
He has to stop me from being like so hyper because like on the way there I'm like,
You're the opposite. You're like, you're huffing yourself up
I
because
was so good
you're
right
not-
now. I'm so excited to do this. And then like on the last stop, I'm like,
Yeah. Because the energy's not
oh,
matched. The energy is not
I'm
matched. Yeah.
and then he's like, my love, you need to save all of this for later.
Yes, not now. Pull the trigger too soon.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
I think yesterday some of us were supposed to go out to support one of our housemates here who's a DJ, right? And I was like having myself the entire day. I was like, we're gonna be social tonight. We're gonna be social tonight. Yes. We're ready to drink. Yes. And then it got canceled because of the typhoon. And I was like, what do I do now? Like, I feel empty inside. I feel, yeah, I get it.
I get it.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, please, Typhoon, please hit. Please, Typhoon. Just want to stay home.
So obviously, knowing that you guys are both, creative professionals in what you do, but also you two being together, how do you go about balancing those two things? Because it must not be easy.
What we've both learned, of course, it's trial and error, like all relationships. But the thing that's the most important is time together. The money aspect is money, right? There's been times when we've been rich and there's been times when we've been poor, right? And in both cases, like, I still had fun because my family chose to spend time. Actually, the poor days were actually more fun because you spend time with someone and you can't go out the house, right? So for us, it's all just been about time, right? Time management and stuff. And of course, any relationship has its battles and stuff, and getting to understand each other and getting through things and past things and working through whatever, learning about yourself, learning about your partner, what they like, what they don't like, what's a boundary, what is, that kind of thing. Everyone has to go through those hurdles. But in terms of like the creative aspect, it's actually, that side is easy, right? Because I have a full-time job, right? And so having a full-time job means, hey, move in, right? Move in. You don't have to worry about the rent and stuff and that. I got it.
Freeloader.
Right. No. She contributes. She contributes. 50-50, right?
No. What's that? Is that edible?
The funniest thing she always does is whenever like we go grocery shopping or we go to a restaurant and then like I'll pay and then she'll add like a couple coins and then she'll turn to me and she'll be like, that's what we call the balance of life. So, but a lot of couples I think worry about the money. So like with Brownie Shots, I don't want to get paid. I don't want to see any money go to my pocket, right? That's her business. I'm just supporting of her business. I'm supporting her. Like she'll buy dinner or whatever afterwards and then it's like, okay, cool. That's enough for me, right? As long as I got to spend time with you. Now, of course, like she's doing photography and stuff. So like videography and photography, like it's a Saturday and a Sunday. So like what we are navigating now is that aspect, right? And so like I went and played touch rugby on Sunday or this Sunday, I might do it again, right?
And I'm shooting. Yeah. But also like with you when you were working on your album, because you have like a full-time job, you would get home and then you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I need to like work after work. And sometimes it takes like, I gained so much respect and like I admire what he does when I witnessed him making his album, because he would be so tired after like work and then he would like focus until like 3 a.m. just working on music. And I'm like, that dedication, I just really admire. Like, I never like people think like making songs is so easy. It's like I witnessed this and I'm like, how? Like every beat and stuff, like the hours that it takes to just, you know,
Get everything right.
yeah. So yeah.
But it's kind of, she helps me, like motivates me. So like before her, I used to do coaching, right? Hockey coaching. So you would end up going to work, finishing work at 5, and going straight into hockey coaching, finishing that at 7 or 8, and then doing music until 1 a.m. or something, right? 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And so you end up doing that, and it just becomes your life cycle, right? Your routine. And so you just get used to it. And then I remember one day we were chilling with our one friend Munta, and he was talking about his work hours, and like he's like, yeah, like he works this many hours, and then I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you know, like you need to rest and stuff. Like I'm telling him, like, bro, you need to rest, you need to recover,
He said he locked in for like 2 months, like working until like 3 a.m. or something, late hours for like 2 months to like, you know, for his work. And then I just realized, wait a second, that's your everyday.
And then it hit me. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, he doesn't even realize it, that, you know, that's why when we got together, when it would be like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and he's like, I'm wide awake, and because he's used to
Working that
just
late at night,
you like you would hit the bed and then a song idea comes to you and you just gotta get back up.
Yeah, I
but
get that. I get
learning
that though,
learning this is also, I will say, learning any relationship is learning time management, right? Like no matter how much I want to record this beat or song, I have to realize that we have to spend time together in order. This is my life, right? Like if I don't get this part right, then everything else doesn't matter, right? Like my job doesn't matter, all of that doesn't matter. Like if at home it's not homely, then I could never be stable in anything I do. Like any achievement wouldn't matter if I couldn't come back to like my best friend and say, hey, I got this, right? I achieved this. So like learning that learning that is just about time management. And I mean, we're not, there's also different couples, you know. You got the couple that are event goers, right? We aren't event goers necessarily. Like we go to events, but we're not like outside in the streets, like hitting clubs and stuff. We're not festival people. We're not, you know, we hang out with our friends like this, you know, sitting like this rather. Like we'll invite a friend over. We'll cook, you know, shit. I was gonna say we cook. Yeah.
She cooks.
I cook sometimes. I know where the pans are. No. So we'll do that and stuff. But you know, I think spending time together, and of course, you know, we are learning about each other through like every day, every week, every day, you learn something new, and then I understand those old couples when they say like, I fall in love with you every day, because you learn something new, and like you hear a story and you're just like, oh my goodness, like you did that, you this, or just random jokes that like will make you laugh, and then you have that look where you just look at that person like, this is my person, you know. The balance comes from just trying. Like I don't think anyone or any couple can say they're perfect, you know. We just ask advice from the people that have been here before. You try and find advice, and you try to do it yourself. You know, you try and you make mistakes, and you pick it up, and you just love each other, or we love each other. So it's just like, if you keep that the main focus, the main thing. My music is successful now, right? Like I'm a successful artist now.
Ooh.
Because
okay, hot shot.
Because of you though.
Yeah, because of you, right?
Because of you.
And it's just like, because home is good, right? When home is good, everything else feels good, right? And then herself also, like I can't speak for the stuff that's going, but like even the meetups and everything's just going well, as long as we focus on this and you have good friends and family to rely on. Community, I learned that through her. Community is important.
See, guys, true love is out there and it is waiting for you.
I know I've seen a lot of couples, right? And I have a lot of friends and a lot of, I've heard a lot of dating stories, good and bad. But honestly, seeing you guys, I always kind of come to the conclusion that love always wins. That I think that no matter what you have, and specifically when it comes to romance, love always wins, and it's above all. And it's something that I wish that I could have in the future as well. So jealous guys.
Yeah.
If you're jealous, keep watching.
It's so ironic the way like people like roast us for like hosting singles night. And then they're like, how dare you guys?
You're poking fun at the rest of us.
The couple in most in love is hosting the single. Pitching singles.
Speaking of which, when's the next singles night?
I was gonna say,
Oh, we're still planning on it. There's upcoming events that I'm
Yeah.
thinking, but the singles night will be coming
That
soon.
will be in October.
Probably November.
Okay. And how about music wise? What's upcoming?
So we just had a recent release. Check it out. I'm featured on a song by an artist by the name of Nanashi. All right,
Song's a banger. I listened to it.
That one was a crazy. We're friends. We've been friends, and then he sent me a beat on a Sunday, right? And I was just like, okay, cool. Let me see what I can do with it, And you do music for a while. You learn your style. You learn, your cadence and stuff, and your pocket. And he sends it, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, sorry, my love. Do you mind if I just listen to this beat? I just want to listen to it. She's like, yeah, sure. I listen to it. I'm like, sorry, my love. Is it okay if I just record? Right? Is it okay if I just record? And she's like, yeah, go ahead. And at 1 hour,
1 hour?
Sent back my verse.
Are you serious?
Finished.
Yo.
And then,
1 hour?
And now he's featured on a
album.
On
I know.
But also, the unreleased song that you guys have that you guys played at the event, guys, I'm telling you, this song was an absolute fucking banger. Just it's one of those songs where the first 5 seconds you know it's about to be a hit. And I was, as soon as I heard it, I'm just like, whoa, what was that song?
No, me too. Like
the beat was crazy.
There's something funny about like recording music and then being like, wait a second, I did that. So one day I'm just producing as usual, right? And these days I don't spend a lot of time actually by my computer producing. Like let's say in comparison before us, I would spend like 6-7 hours. Right?
Wow.
I would
full-time job.
Legit full-time job.
And so you end up just putting in your hours, right? You're learning your sound, pockets, everything. And so I end up doing that, right? And on my laptop, my old laptop, there's thousands of files. So for example, every month I would have maybe 100 song files, right? Now it's down to 15, right? Or 10, right? And so I end up, when we just have time, and let's say if she's working or editing videos and stuff, I'm like, okay, let me see what let me see what I'm up to, right? And so I open it up, and it was leading up to the event that you guys came to. And so I'm like, okay, cool, let me see what I can do, I start with the beat. I always start with the beat. And then I lay what we call in music a top line, right? Where you just sing gibberish, right? Think of somebody else, nobody else. The chorus, right? Just before I recorded that song, I was watching videos on YouTube by Ryan Tedder, right, the guy from One Republic, right? And he was talking about songwriting, and he just wrote songs for Beyonce and all the best, right? And you're just saying that with your chorus or your hook needs to be actual, like lyrics, like actual. You should be able to read it from bottom to top, just your chorus, and it means something, right? And it should be a story. But it's like, don't overthink it. Use common phrases. So when you're writing it, or when we're writing it together, it's like heart beating out of control. I'm holding in my breath, cause can't get you out of my head, right? And so something like that, or it's just like, it just came naturally. So then I record the top line. And she's laying on the bed editing. And she's like, I'm editing. I'm like, do you think you can just jump on right? Just for a quick second? She's like, yeah, sure. So she records it. And when she records her part, it like fuels me up. I'm like, oh, let me record my verse, right? So she sings the top line that I did, but she adds her own inflections, right? She records that part, and I'm like, sing this part of the chorus, right? And I've done music for so long now that I'm better at song structure and song creation. So no matter who I'm sitting with, it could be a rookie and it could be Beyonce and Jay-Z. I feel confident in my abilities now. And so I'm like, okay, you sing this part, do this, do that. And I go to my hook and I'm like, okay, I need to come with this vibrato, right? So I did my part and then we played it. What the what did we just make?
Yeah.
Right? Like what? And that song, I was just like, this is a song. Like this is a record, right? Like this can change lives. And so we always joke with each other. And I always say to him, like, what would happen? You know, what would your reaction be if you just became famous, right? Like what would we do? And because now this is not a part of the plan, right? Like we're doing music. There's another song we recorded together which is amazing, right? There's, I think we got four right now.
Whoa.
And so now
I think he's being sneaky about it. He's like, can you just record one song? And then I'm like, okay. And then one day he says, you know, we can release an album.
Yeah, I was gonna
with
say
this.
like a couple like album.
cute.
Yeah, that's very in too.
And the thing is, like, I'm not bothered with being famous, right? Like, and she also, for music, is not her lane. But she's a way better singer than I am, right? Like, I've always said that, like, way.
I am Filipino.
Yeah, it's in the blood. Shout out Bruno Mars too.
Shout out
Bruno Mars.
And so it's just like, okay, let's just have fun while we're doing it, and it's turning into good music. And so putting the album together, of course, she's in the room, so it's just like every time I'm making a song, I always like turn back and I'm just like, is she nodding her head? You know, like I don't have to hear her say this is a good song, but once we're done and we're eating dinner, is she singing the hook? Like, okay, that's a good song, that's a bad song, let me work on that song. So an event like the ones you guys came to, those are songs we put together, and then it's just like, that event was me to see, what songs do people move to, right? So while I'm performing, I mean, I've been on stages quite a long time, most of my life. So now I'm used to being on stage. So when people just don't see, like, they don't see people's faces and expressions, I see everyone individually. If I'm performing, actually at one event, I took you about it, I'm performing. I see Kei, right? So I go into the audience, right? I didn't perform on the stage, I went right into the audience. When I'm in the audience, I'm performing, I see her, she's recording. I just grabbed the mic
like a hostage.
And I was performing like this, right?
Yeah, I'm small, right? And it's like hugging me like that, and then they used it for the promo for the next event, and I look like I'm being held hostage.
That's amazing.
That's just like, it's just natural. Like I'm not forcing it. We're not forcing that side of it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't want to go touring 4 months and being on the road away, right, from home.
Yeah, true.
But who knows? I think it's just learning, and maybe this is me also getting older, just learning that nothing goes to plan, right? Nothing will ever go to plan, but it's not that it's bad, right? So now she's doing freelancing, right? She's doing all of this stuff. It allows her to move more often. So if she ends up touring and stuff, and then I'm just their house husband, you know what I'm talking about? House husband, you know what I'm talking about? Ooh, 2 rounds of golf. Right. Nah, so yeah, that's pretty much what it's like.
I was telling Itana the other day, I was like, it's my first time in my life where I felt like at ease to just like rest my shoulders knowing that I have someone who is supporting me and wants the best for me, because I'm not able to do the freelancing and the brownies. He encouraged me to like pursue it and like pause like looking for jobs.
Quit that job.
Just do, because I had a very bad experience with a company, and he's like, you know what, this is a sign to just push the brownies and do whatever you want, like try different paths that you want, and then just, you know, like I'm right here to keep us like, you know, steady and stable and stuff. And it's like so grateful. I think it's a good, that's how you balance it. If you just have someone who supports you and wants the best for you. It can be like in the form of a partner or like parents or friends. Yeah, it's just nice to have someone like that.
You can lean on that person, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like repaying, like what I spoke about before. Like for me, going to music, all of this stuff is I didn't want to feel forgotten. I didn't want to feel left out, or I'm the youngest of 5. I grew up in like a very competitive sports world. So if you weren't the best, and I wasn't the best, then you are forgotten. And I come from a big family, forgotten. You know, all of this stuff, it adds to who I am. And so you constantly looking for something, but at the same time giving up on it. You know, so my friends and everyone, like I would keep at a distance, right? And then she comes into my life, and then, oh, I'm not forgotten. Every day I'm, you know, remembered, right? And that love that she shows me and the affection and the care that she shows me is just like, oh, wait, someone is giving me a chance at feeling remembered, right? Like I have to water this garden, right? Right. And when it came time for her to change jobs, when she did a job, a bad experience, and it's just like, okay, what should I do now? You know? And I'm like, you've given me the chance to be remembered. Let me give you the chance to chase your dreams, right? Like I have mine, right? And so that, it just turned into that. Like I was never trying to be Mr. You know, I got all the money for you, like I got us covered, da 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 da. It was just like, oh no, we'll figure it out, right? But I want you to chase it when you have this chance right now. Let's do it. No pressure. If you succeed, great. If it doesn't happen that way, it's okay. I just want you to get the chance to try it out.
So beautiful.
That's a big part of our balance. Yeah. Just support
Just support.
each other.
Supporting each
Compromise. That's a compromise. Even
And snacks.
even in snacks.
Snacks help too.
Even
Snacks
at
help.
events, because he knows like I panic when it comes to math. Like when people are paying me and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to, I was talking to this person and now I have to, I panic, and he sees me, and he's so like, after an event, he's like, you know what? Don't worry about this stuff. Focus on communicating with your friends and like, you know, catching up with people and like connecting with people, because that's what you're good at and that's what you want to do and that's what you value, and then I'll handle this part. And you're like,
Because it's like, and we smoked it that last event. We had event at Artedly, and like whenever someone,
Artedly.
we love, shout out to Artedly. Whenever we switched, like it was like she was talking to someone but they wanted to pay for something, I would just tap her shoulder and then be like, go to the person I was talking to, let me take the money from this person, get the thing, do the transaction. But I don't want to give them the brownie, right? I just want to do the money side and the sales side. So when it comes to giving the brownie, I'm like, okay, go back in. Right, let's switch back in. Right, Kei comes in and does that. Right, so then she's able to keep this conversation, and then because one of the thing about these type of events, that I really underestimated is that you have to balance talking to multiple people. You know, like if one person, you're talking to someone and then someone new comes in, they want to come in with their story, right? They want to tell you their, you know, it's not like when you're working in a normal shop where it's one person, right? You're dealing with 4 or 5 people that want to talk about different things. So you end up talking to someone new comes in, then one of your close friends, Ian, pops by. I'm like, oh damn, that's my boy, right? Like, and now I'm like, oh wait, I gotta bring everyone into this conversation. So that's where it helps. Just like talking to this person, I'm talking to this person. Okay, one of us has to keep the eye out for another.
one funny thing is like, I just realized these people are holding the brownies and coming to me and talking to me, and then I just look back, oh, the brownie's gone. I just kept talking the entire time, and he sold everything.
by that time.
And then
So I just want to mention how beautiful it is to see how well you guys get on and how you both complement each other in such a way that you just work as such a strong team, like a strong unit, and you notice these things about each other and you know like, oh, I can do this for, you know, my partner, and that's why you get along so well, like, and it's so beautiful to see.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of our viewers or listeners who have watched and listened to our previous episode about how difficult it can be to maintain a romantic relationship or even a relationship with friends and family while pursuing creative careers. I think this is a really good example of how it can be done right. It is pretty rare, but it's possible. It's possible if you're able to communicate and you find your person, you surround yourself with the right person, and you know what you want. You attract those like-minded people, and I think that is beautiful, as Tom put it.
100%. And to close out this episode, obviously, you know, Keagan and Kei continue to be amazing creatives, but with that comes the necessary support from the people. And so I kind of wanted to plug or have them plug projects that they have coming up so that, you know, people in Tokyo, or, you know, even if you're not in Tokyo, they're online, they're on Instagram, and we'll add their profiles in the description as well. You guys can check them out. So to conclude, if you guys have any projects or anything coming up, please give a shout out.
All right. So we got a couple events coming up. When are those events?
In September, mid-September, I'm doing an event at Machu Passport. Another one, which is a 90s themed party. It's like a costume party.
That's in October.
That's in October. And I do my meetups every month, once or twice a month in Yogi Park Picnic or whatever.
But I want to say to the people out there, you know, I thank you for the compliments about the relationship, but, you know, stay out the streets, people. Get out the streets. Leave the street demons alone. Leave them alone. Trying to build a home with someone for the streets. Come on, it's not gonna come to our events. You know what I'm saying? Go meet people with roofs. Right. No, I've got music coming out soon. My album Talana Hill. All right, this is a hill in remembrance of everything I've become, right? Everything I've been through, and who I am. Talana Hill is a place special to me because it's in my family's hometown, a place called Dundee in South Africa. That's where father's from, right? And it's special because Talana Hill it's a hill, right? And I feel like I've gone over the hill of being alone, right, and isolation and always seeking validation. So that album is coming soon. It is a 3-part album, right? Wow. And so the first part will be coming soon. I don't want to put a date on it, but October sounds good.
Okay.
October sounds good. I'm also performing on October 12th or 11th. Okay. All right. In the venue is called Wall and Wall. Check that out. And just check me out at anything Brownie Shots affiliated.
Yeah. For the brownies, everybody is welcome all the time.
Everybody. Even you street demons.
If you're looking for a friend or a community in Tokyo, if you've just arrived or if you've arrived but couldn't find your people, feel free to check it out. You're always welcome. I host it every month. Yeah. Thank you for the support that everybody's been giving me so far.
Thank you to everyone out there, and thank you to you guys for having us.
Thanks for joining us.
I think I can speak for all of us when we say that we're very excited for the upcoming events and the album. We will definitely be there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
And that was episode 6 of the TLD podcast. Peace.
See you guys.
Bye.
Nobody understands that I was made for you. Now it's over.